morning. Good morning. Thank you again for joining us for another session of chair yoga. Yoga with a chair as our prop today. It's easier for our body to access the different poses, yung classical na yoga poses. My name is Lala Rimando. I'm a yoga teacher and a journalist. And I'm coming to you live from our house in San Fernando, La Union. The theme of this class, of this session today is twisting, a lot of twisting and a lot of side bending. And that's because we want to challenge our breathing muscles. All right, let's start. Let's come to the front edge of your chair and let's just connect with our breathing first. Can you rest your palms? One is below your belly button and the other is above your belly button. You can keep your spine long and tall here, or at first you can just slouch. We just want to be comfortable here. So whatever comfort means to you for today, just go for that. Okay, you can close your eyes. You can just gaze in front of you and let's just be more aware of our breathing. Now think of your belly area. When you inhale, can you inflate that balloon in your belly area? And when you exhale, deflate the balloon in your belly. One more, inhale, exhale. So notice that your palms are also rising as you inhale. And as you exhale, your palms move down toward the spine. A couple more times, inhale and exhale. Just get used to this rhythm of breathing. Inhale, exhale. Imagine that you're sending an air through a long straw and sending the air out also through that long straw, allowing you to be breathing deeply and evenly and long. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. We're just trying to arrive to our practice. Inhale, exhale. We build up on the strength and the flexibility that we're gaining as we warm our body up. All right. If your eyes are closed, blink your eyes open. And if you're slumped to the back, just like me, come back up. You're sitting on top of your sit bones. Your spine is long and tall. That's always going to be my cue. Now, arch your spine. Your pelvis has wheels. Roll your pelvis forward. You're even actually opening your front body. And then come back to the center. Spine is long and tall. Roll your pelvis to the back. Now you're rounding your lower back. Center. Roll your pelvis forward. Center. So the focus is actually happening in rolling our pelvis. Center. Now let's add our breathing. When you inhale, roll your pelvis forward. Open the front center, front area of your body. Exhale, nice and long and nice and tall. And then roll it to the back, rounding your spine as you exhale. Center, inhale to cow pose. This is called the cow pose. You can even squeeze your shoulder blades in to open the front area. Come back to center. Exhale to cat pose. Rounding your back, your pelvis rolled to the back again. Maybe let's add our arms. So as you exhale, squeeze your elbows to the back, open the front area. Inhale. Exhale, round the back. Roll your pelvis to the back, to the other side. And then inhale to cow pose. Just do anything with your arms. Squeeze your shoulder blades in. Exhale to cat pose. In. Exhale. In. And then just go at your own pace. Breathing first and the movement follows. So notice that you're initiating the rolling of the spine from your pelvis. Come to the edge of your chair. Hold the side, hold any part of your backrest. Okay, it can be here, or maybe if there's no backrest, you can just hold the opposite, the outer edge of your opposite leg. Okay, inhale, grow tall first. And as you exhale, lean back. And then in this position, there's just a support of your chair, which makes the side bend deeper. On your next inhale, come back up. We'll do that 2 more times. Exhale as you lean back. Feel the stretch. Feel the spaces that you're creating on your side body. Inhale, come back. One last inhale. Exhale to lean. And then come back up. Okay, we'll do everything on the other side. You know this, notice that when you do side bends or twists, it just notice how it's more challenging to breathe. Okay. Notice also if you held your breath. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, side bend. And inhale, come back up. 2 more times, just like that. Exhale to lean back. Notice you're expanding your side ribs. One last. Exhale to lean to the side, tilt to the other side, and exhale, release. All right. So just twist to the side. And notice if your back shoulder started to hike up. Don't allow your back shoulder to hike up. So just make sure that your shoulders are even. And you're still allowing your collarbones to smile. Notice also if one knee moved forward, can you even your knees out? So adjust the knee that moved forward and stay here. As you inhale, try to grow tall again. And as you exhale, can you use your back shoulders to deepen the twist? So now you're using your belly button, your belly muscles, your mid back, your muscles in your chest area, and your shoulders to deepen the twist. Notice if you're still breathing. Notice if your breath is still smooth and long. And then exhale, release. We'll do everything on the other side, okay? So I'll keep on asking you to notice, notice, notice. We'll twist again. So just position your hands anywhere. The muscles around our belly area, it's our chest area, and our back shoulder muscles. Inhale, grow tall again. And as you exhale, add the shoulders, the back shoulder muscles to help you deepen the twist. Notice also if the one knee moved forward, send that knee back. That allows you to feel like, oh, I have to keep my hips even. Yes, notice that because we'll be using that a lot when we move on to the standing poses. All right, even while I was speaking, I noticed that my breath started to become choppy. Notice that about yourself also. As I was saying, in yoga, we always focus on our breath. The breath is the priority over the movement. Okay, let's start to do the dog pose, downward facing dog pose on a chair. Okay. We'll make sure that our feet are firmly planted on the floor. And then I'm on the front edge of my chair just to make it easier later. Okay, maybe you can also try to move forward. As you inhale, bring your hands up. Now your spine is long and tall. Your pelvis is not rocking anywhere forward or to the back. You're sitting on top of your sit bones. Okay, and as you exhale, lean forward. That spine is long and tall. Now you're in downward facing dog. So when we're in downward facing dog, the priority is actually the spine. And then inhale, come back up. Release your hands up. We'll do that one more time. Notice if you started to hike your shoulders up, relax your shoulders down. Inhale, exhale, lean forward. Notice that you kind of need to use your core muscles here, the muscles around your belly area, to keep your spine long and tall. And then release. Okay, then let's just do a forward fold. It does help if your feet are wide apart like this. It allows us to fold forward some more. Okay, so we'll do the same thing. Let's start with a spine that's long and tall. Lean forward. We're not rounding, we're not arching the back. When you kind of think like, oh, I'm about to round my back, pause there, take an inhale, and as you exhale, round your back. Your hands may be on top of your thighs or on your shin, wherever you are. Make sure that the crown of your head is pointing toward the floor. Okay. Maybe for the others, you can go all the way and touch the floor. Maybe not. Wherever you are, make sure that you're feeling the big stretch on your low back. Okay, maybe here or here. Doesn't matter where the position of your hands are, but relax your thighs, relax your jaw. Can you say yes with your head and then say no with your head as well? Relax everything. And then slowly, looking forward, keeping our spine long and tall, we're coming back to half lift, diagonally forward. We're allowing our heart to shine forward and then come all the way up. Now let's do that downward facing dog one more time. But option, you can keep your feet bent like this. But another option is to straighten your feet out. So now you're on your heels and your toes are flexed and facing your face. Okay? Keep your spine long and tall. Inhale as you bring your hands up. Exhale as you lean forward, keeping your spine long and tall here. Breathe. And as you inhale, come back up, bend your knees and relax. Now let's go stand up. We'll move on to our standing poses. Do that. Can you rest your arms on top of your chair? And we'll just do what you call the downward facing dog version. So we need to bring our hips on top of our feet. So walk your feet to the back of the chair. And then here, you're feeling a stretch in your side body again. Feeling a stretch even for the others, they feel a stretch on your low back. You can micro bend the knees to release your lower back. The priority again is the spine, just like when we were sitting. Allow your ears to just be in between your upper arms. Don't leave your back like this. We'll move our hands down to the seat of the chair and we'll come to this version of downward facing dog. So some people can stretch their feet out, their legs out, because their hamstrings are okay. But for the others, for most, you'll need to bend your knees so that you can keep your spine long and tall. Okay. Don't round your back. Keep your spine long and tall. And again, option to bend your knees generously. So this is called the downward facing dog. And then slowly move and walk to the front of the chair. And as you exhale, inhale, bring your hands up. And exhale, release. We'll do 5 more just like that. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold forward. So you're in folding forward, the crown of our head is pointing to the floor. Inhale to flat back. Now you have the help of the chair here. Lengthen again the space between your belly button and your heart area. Exhale. Now, this is the tricky part. Can you move one foot and make a big leap to the back? And that means you're bending your front knee. So this, my front knee is my left leg. You can angle out the back foot or keep it straight, whichever allows, if your calf allows you. So actually, I prefer that it's around 45 degrees angled out. Your toes are pointing to the, in my case, the wider edge of my mat. But here, can you be more aware of pressing on the outer edge of your foot, of your back foot? So don't allow it to cave in. Press on the outer foot and then firm this back thigh back toward the ceiling. Keep the front knee bent. As you inhale, send one arm, the opposite arm of the bent foot. Okay, but before we do that, notice your hips. Did one hip open up to the side? Can you make sure that this hip is pushing forward? Okay, now the opposite arm, opposite palm, can you bring it to the center of the chair as you use your, this is my left shoulder, as you use your left elbow to rotate you like a twist, like the twist that we used a while ago, an option to extend your hand up. Inhale, and as you exhale, come back down. Okay, this is the fun part. We're going to downward facing dog. Undo the back foot, and we're going to bring the front foot to the back. Now we're in dog pose. Feel the stretch alongside your side bodies and your lower back. Bend your knees if needed or not, as long as you're not rounding your back. Now we'll do everything on the other side. This is my right foot, send the opposite foot to the front, bend the front knee, angle the back foot. Okay? And we'll do that the same twist. So first, making sure that your hips are even, send the back hip to the front. Now, opposite palm moves to the middle of the chair. Then using the strength of your top elbow, roll it toward the ceiling. So the twist is happening in the belly and the middle back and your top shoulder. Option to extend your hand up. And then release. The back foot moves to the front. And you're going to roll all the way up, hands up. Exhale, Tadasana. Now we'll do that a little quicker. So we'll do 4 more of that. We'll allow the breath to initiate the movement. So breathe first before the movement, like a microsecond difference there. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to flat back. Exhale, send one foot to the back. Inhale, we're going to twist. Exhale, hands down. Now, this is the fun part, downward facing dog. Send the front foot to the back and go to downward facing dog. Breathe here. And as we exhale, send the other foot forward. We're now on the other side. Inhale as you twist to the opposite side. Exhale, release. Inhale as you send the back foot forward. We're going to flat back as you inhale. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up. Exhale, Tadasana. 3 more just like that. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, send one foot to the back. Inhale to twist. Exhale, release. Take a moment here to prepare to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, send the opposite foot to the front. Keep the hips even. We're going to twist. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, back foot forward. Come to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up. Exhale, Tadasana. Your body's moving into so many directions, right? 2 more just like that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, 1 foot to the back. Inhale to twist. Exhale, come to downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Exhale, opposite foot to the front. We'll twist. Inhale to twist. Exhale, come to flat back. Exhale, fold, round the back. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up. Exhale, Tadasana. 1 more. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, 1 foot to the back. Inhale to twist. Exhale down. Now we're going to downward facing breath. Just one breath here. Exhale, bring the opposite foot to the front. We're going to twist. Inhale to twist. Exhale, release. We're going to halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, hands up. Exhale, Tadasana. You can close your eyes, gaze forward, and just listen to your breath. Relax your arms. You can bring your arms alongside your body or send them to prayer. And just listen to your breath again. Send the back foot to the front again. Okay. Your hips are even. Your feet are not in a tight rope, but they're in a railroad road track. Okay. Making sure that you're pressing on the weight is not forward. It's not concentrated on your front foot, but you're also spreading it to the front, to the back foot. Okay. So start with a bent knee here. And notice that my hands are already on my hips. So my torso is up and away from the chair. Right. Now, can you bring your hands to prayer position? Okay, notice your breath. We'll start to twist to the position, to the side of the front foot. So the twist again is happening on the belly area, on the middle area, and with the help of the shoulders, of the back shoulders. You're still in a prayer position. Now, can you extend your hands to a letter T to the side? Breathe here. Now, on your next breath, can you hold either your opposite bum or run it, your back hand, can you run it down your back thigh? And then send the front foot up. So we're in a twist with a side bend. Notice your breathing. Inhale. And exhale, bring both hands up to a letter T again. You're still in a twist. On your next breath, come to prayer hands. Now your torso is facing to the front. What happened to your breath? Did your breath feel like more challenge? Sometimes we need to challenge our breathing muscles. That way, you strengthen them. But try not to do that in a way where, it hurts. Just go for the extent that feels good for your body today. And then just build up from there. Inhale, hands up. Now you're in warrior one. Okay, weight to the back heel. Inhale, shoulders away from the ear. Exhale, hands on the front of the chair. We'll do everything on the other side. Okay, send the back foot to the back. And then hands on one waist. Send the torso up. Notice already where your weight is. Are you sending more weight to the front foot? Can you distribute your weight evenly on both feet? That way you're also pressing with passion on that back foot, especially on the outer edge of your foot. Notice if your hips started to open up, try to bring both hips forward and facing the front of the chair. Okay? Now come to prayer position. Strong foundation of the lower legs. We've already established how the lower body should feel and look like, almost look like. So go at your own, making sure always that the front knee is pointing toward the direction of the toes. Okay, come to prayer hands. We're going to twist to the side of the front leg. Okay. Inhale, exhale to use the muscles that we know now to twist our spine. Breathe here. And on your next breath, extend both hands to a letter T. You're still twisting, okay? Then option for your back hand, you can rest them on your back, other bum, or your outer thigh, or your back thigh, back of your back thigh. And then send the top arm toward the ceiling. So you're in the twist and a side bend. Inhale, exhale. On your next breath, unwind from this pose. Slowly bring both hands down on the chair. And then we'll come to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, Tadasana. How was that? I hope that everything's okay. And we're trying to send your body parts to different directions. So I hope that you tried that. And if you kind of feel like, oh, what am I trying to achieve from this pose? Again, the point is to challenge our breathing, to strengthen our breathing muscles because it's a pandemic and we want to make sure that our breathing muscles are really strong and straight. Now, let's go back to our chair and let's do one more side bend called the gate pose. Okay. I'll ask you to go to the edge of one of your chair and then extend that foot out. So the toes are facing the same direction. Now, slide your hand down the outer hip. As you inhale, bring the other hand, opposite arm toward the ceiling. We're going to stretch this side. Grow tall first. As you exhale, lean to the side of the lengthened leg. You're really feeling the stretch here. Are you breathing? Inhale and exhale, relax. We'll do everything on the other side. We'll give some love and attention to this second side as well. So again, toes are pointing to similar direction. Hands on that lengthened leg. Okay, you're really making sure that your foot, the foot of the lengthened leg is pressing down on the floor. Okay, inhale, lengthen up first. Exhale, slide your hands down to this lengthened leg as you do this, what you call the gate pose. It's a side bend. Keep the hip that's on the chair really rooting down on the chair. Breathe. And on your next inhale, come back up. And then let's just go back to that original position. You can slouch back or rest your back to the backrest of your chair. Start to close your eyes again or just gaze in front of you. Actually, better if you close your eyes. Yoga is a work-in that allows you to not just focus on your physical flexibility and strength, but even your mind. That's why our poses are gentle, low impact. We just really want to listen to our breath. So option again to just rest your palms on top of your belly. One is below your belly button, the other one is above. And notice how every inhale, your belly pushes your palms away from your spine. And as you exhale, you're going to contract everything in your palms. Try to move in toward the spine. And just do a couple of that. Inhale, the belly moves up. And as you exhale, your belly contracts. Noticing what we have learned about our body today, about the state of our mind. Do we tend to prioritize how we look more than how we feel? Our body sometimes tells us a lot of things, gives us feedback on what is wrong, what is right. Are we able to listen to them? While we are moving our bodies in different directions in the different poses, are we listening to our body? Or did we just want to look good? Keep breathing. We are now in what you call the Shavasana pose, chair style. In Shavasana, that's when we build muscle memory. Inhale. And as you exhale, slowly blink your eyes open. Relax your hands on your lap. Come and sit long and tall again. Bring your palms together. Thank you for joining me in another session of yoga with a chair. Namaste.